Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out the Ready or Not full setup for UEVR, so you're able to play Ready or Not in VR. A lot of you have been asking me how to do this and what I do to set it up, and really it's not too hard, but as you can see, you've probably been watching some of my gameplay videos as we are doing a full walkthrough of it, but here's a little more gameplay just to show you that it does work and it is pretty cool. Yes, it does have some caveats to it, but we're going to walk you through step by step how to get this running. So let's quit playing games and hop into how to do this. Okay, first and foremost, what I would highly suggest is you join the Flat to VR Discord channel, and basically you just go to UE Games here and then click Ready or Not, and basically that will put you into the forum here as far as what you need to be looking for. And I just wanted to show you, this is where I actually got all the files. This is how you can stay up to date with everything, but you basically just come over to pins here, and when you scroll down, it's basically going to take you to the Nexus Mod website anyways, but this is a great place to be if you have any questions or any issues. I'm going to try to work through as many of the issues that I had. Hopefully are pretty much going to be the only issues that you'll run into, if any at all. But yeah, that's basically what you want to do. Very simple, very easy, and they can totally help you with any questions that I cannot resolve. So you want to go ahead and go to the Nexus Mod website here. I will definitely leave links in the description below. And yeah, basically we're just going to be downloading a few things. First and foremost is going to be the UEVR from Prey Dog Injector. If you don't have that downloaded, you want to make sure you download the newest version. Right now it's the 1002, and as long as it's 1002 or later, you should be just fine, but you definitely want to make sure that's the latest build. So you basically just click that and download that, and that'll be your injector. Then you want to scroll down to where it says Removes Black UI Layer. You want to download this mod because basically there is a big translucent black box that appears in front of your face when you log in, and it's really a pain in the butt. So you definitely want to get rid of that for sure. The next thing you want to download is you want to go over here to Files, and you want to download the profile. Basically, you're just going to hit manual download, and it'll download for you. Here on Nexus Mod, you definitely need a login or an account to download files, so just download that. Basically, you just want this profile right here. Now, let's see. There is a left-handed and a right-handed. So if you're left-handed, you want to download this one. If you just want a regular profile, you download this one right here. But yeah, so there's really nothing to that. Then you want to go back to the description here and scroll down. Now, I will show you how to do the voice attack profile setup that allows you to command your team for voice attack. Basically just using your voice to command your team around. It's really cool. It's a little finicky here and there. You need to learn the commands first, but it is pretty nice. You need to download it from Steam. I think it's about $12 from Steam, so this is not necessary. This is just a cool way to add in a little bit more immersion for you if you want to do that, but not necessarily needed. But you want to go ahead and download this Dropbox file right here, and when you click on the Dropbox file, there's going to be two VAP files here. There's one for single player, which is just named Ready or Not, and then there's RON multiplayer. You just want to download the first one here for single player, and that's really about it. So that'll give you your UEVR injector. That'll give you the profile for Ready or Not. That'll give you the file to get rid of the black box, and your voice setup if you want to set that up. And that's pretty much all the files you need. So let's go ahead and hop into how to put them in the places they need to be, and some settings to make sure you're good to go. Alright, so now that we have all our profiles and downloads ready here, it's going to be these 4 files that are right here on your desktop. Just make sure they're kind of nice and neat and organized. And what I like to do first and foremost is create a folder for UEVR. So just right click, start a new folder, and I'm going to name mine UEVR2 because I already have a folder created. But then you want to open up your files. Now, if you can't open up your files, you need to make sure you download WinZip. That's probably the best RAR opener, and it's free. So you want to double-click on UEVR, and you just want to highlight all your files here for UEVR and drag them into your UEVR folder. And that creates basically UEVR. So you can go ahead and delete that UEVR RAR file if you'd like. Next up is going to be the profile. So you want to double click that, and then basically you're going to have another zip in here called Ready or Not Win64 zip, and you want to drag that out onto the desktop. That is all you need right there, and I will show you how that works here in just a moment. And then we have our no overlays. So you want to double check, open that, and drag that out. And now we have our mod pack there for that. We can go ahead and delete the RAR. And now we have 4 files once again. So that's basically just unzipping everything and making sure they are all out of the zip files so we can put them where they need to be. Now let's go ahead, and the first thing I like to do is basically put in the actual pack file for your black UI grid to be missing, so you can have that black box gone. That's what I like to do first. So you basically just want to go to Steam. You want to search up Ready or Not, and then once you have it in your search bar here in your library, you want to right click it, go to Manage, and then we want to go to Browse Local Files. And what that does is brings up the pathway to put in your pack file for Ready or Not. So basically, this is what it's going to look like right here. You go to Ready or Not, then you go to Content, and then you go to Packs. And you'll see there's all kinds of stuff in here, and you just want to click and drag this Pack Chunk 99 in here into your folder like so. And basically, all that does is install that mod, and that's really about it for the black UA or UI removal box. Let's move on to the next step here. Alright, so this next step is completely optional here. I'm just going to show you how to set up the voice attack real quick. Really simple. Like I said, it's about 12 bucks on Steam. You need to download it and pay for it. But basically, open up Steam, open up voice attack, and we're going to load the profile in. Now, you want to make sure that voice attack is opened and running before you open up Ready or Not, and that makes things so much easier, and it basically makes it so Ready or Not is recognized in the voice attack program. So all you need to do is just come over to the plus here, import profile, go to your desktop wherever you have the things, and you want to make sure you're clicking your Ready or Not profile.vap, and you want to open that. And really, that's about it. Mine is saying that it's already loaded in there, so you don't have to worry about that. And bada bing, bada boom, your voice is working for Ready or Not. Now, you can actually go in and see the voice commands if you want to by clicking the pencil there, and you can see all these commands on the left are exactly what you should be saying in-game in order to command your team. So, pretty neat, really simple and easy. You want to make sure you learn those commands, and that's all it takes to get voice commands working. Next, basically what you want to do is you just want to connect your headset to your PC. So, basically do that however you do it. I use the MetaQuest link, so I double-click my MetaQuest link app. That pops up, and then in my headset, I connect it to the PC, and then I open up Steam VR. Basically, just make sure Steam VR is running, and then we want to go ahead and start a brand new game of Ready or Not. So double-click Ready or Not, and that will launch, and we will wait for that to go into basically the title screen. So once it's at the title screen, we can go ahead and move on to the next step. Okay, so now that we're at the title screen for Ready or Not, basically it's pretty simple. We are going to open up our UEVR folder that we created, which is going to be on your desktop if that's where you put it. You want to right-click UEVR injector and run as administrator. This pop-up will ask you to, make sure you're verifying you're opening the program as an administrator. Just click yes. Once that is open, you will see this box right here. You want to click on the little arrow, and you want to go to Ready or Not. This pop-up will come up saying it hasn't detected any profiles. Click OK. And then it says if you want to open up the plugins directory now, we hit No. Next, we need to import our profile configuration. So we just go to Import Config. And then I put mine on the desktop. But we are looking for that last zip file called Ready or Not Win64 Shipping. You just want to click that and hit Open. And basically, that opens up this next window, which we can close. And now we are ready to inject the UEVR mod. So basically, with your headset still running and all that stuff in the background, you want to click Inject. And this will load in the profile for UEVR into Ready or Not so you can start playing in VR. Now, it may take a few minutes for it to actually load up. It does have to configure some things and get things ready, but basically that should be about it for it to start running properly. Sometimes you may need to restart the game in order for it to make sure it like unfreezes, but give it a good minute or two before you start messing with it because it does take a second or two. Okay, so once you're in the game, you basically got full 6DoF going on here, and a lot of things are going to be gesture based. So you don't have hands, so it's a little difficult to do, but if you reach down to your side, you'll feel a little vibration. You can press grip or trigger. Yeah, it's grip, sorry. You can basically switch to your sidearm. If you reach behind your actual right shoulder, you'll feel another vibration. You press grip, you will switch to your actual main weapon. If you put your hand towards like where your foregrip is and click in left stick, you can turn on your flashlight, which is pretty cool, or your attachments. You really can't grip or anything like that. It's all just kind of gesture based, which is kind of not the greatest at the moment, but it definitely can be fixed. So there is that. If you want to reload, once again, it is a vibration, but you move your hand towards your magazine, you'll feel a vibration. You click your actual grip, and once again, it switches to reload. Let's see, you can reach in your chest, and basically you can grab your tablet if you want to do that. There is a gesture for that as well. Also, behind your left back is basically another way to grab another weapon. So there's a few places you can grip. You just kind of have to feel the vibration. It is a little awkward. I like the old profile much better, but isn't too bad, but definitely something to get used to. You can definitely fire in full VR with your triggers. You can even aim down sights a little bit with your left trigger. Pretty cool, but I would highly suggest getting on the Discord channel and reviewing all the actual controls to make sure you're doing this properly. Does take a little while to get used to, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, as far as voice commands, you definitely want to read those lists, but basically you just point at objects and basically demand where you want to go, and I'll show you exactly how that works too. Alright, so here we are actually in a game. Basically, all you need to do is point at a door and give it a command, point at your character, give it a command, however the case may be. You need to speak precise and clear, so we're going to point at the door, breach and clear.
Go get the door and move.
And you'll see it'll give it a command prompt, and your teammates will go ahead and do it. So just make sure you are actually speaking precise and clear and memorizing those voice commands on through the voice attack program, and you pretty much got it. Not a big deal. It's all about just speaking it precise and clear for them to actually read it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, if you're running into some problems, sometimes the hands show up in the game. What you want to do is, per the Nexus Mods, you want to make sure that you're running the default camos, which is the I think it's the LAPD or LSPD, whatever it is, the default camos for the SWATs. As long as you have those default camos on, you should be doing pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like what you saw, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and any other random crazy things that pop up, definitely make sure you check out the Discord. All the links to everything will be down below in the description. Definitely check it out because this game is well worth trying out. So we will see you in the next video.